Yes.
Okay, so everybody, we're here tonight to remember Simmie Williams. This is Denise. She's his mom. 1 year ago, she lost her son. We're here to bring some media attention to.
Can you speak a little bit louder, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. We're kind of here to bring some media attention to the fact that, you know, there hasn't really been much media attention to this case. So we have a couple of speakers, you know, people who have some attachment to this case. We're going to start off with School Board Member Jenny Gottlieb.
Yay!
Thank you. Really, tonight it's a sad night, and we're here, I guess, to celebrate the life of Simmie and remember that he was a child of our community, a child of our school system, and unfortunately somebody that didn't get protected by all of the means and the system that should have protected him. And Simmie has helped bring attention to let this never happen again. And I know that the community has come around you, and I've seen you several times, and many friends have gotten to become friendly with you through your son's loss, unfortunately, and that's positive that you have a community of support with you now all the time. And we're here to remember and make sure that something like this never happens again.
Thank you. Next up, Mrs. Kane.
Speak last.
Okay, you want to speak last? Okay. Mr. Rayner.
The losses that Denise is suffering is a loss to the entire community, and one of the great things we're seeing today is the youth that really have organized today to remember her child, a child who was murdered senselessly, a child whose murderer still remains out on the streets. One of the things, Nadine Smith of Equality Florida asked if I'd read a brief statement. Right now, Equality Florida has been supporting the Ryan Skipper's family, who's also going through a very trying time of dealing with a hate crime. Please let Amanda know that I got her invitation last night, but will not be able to travel to Broward as much as I would like to join the Simmie Williams Memorial. As the trial of the accused killer of Ryan Skipper unfolds in Polk County, our thoughts remain also with Denise and the rest of Simmie's family. I hope everyone will keep good thought for Ryan's family at this trying time as well. I will never forget the moment that Ryan's mother, Pat, and Simmie's mother, Denise, met in Broward. The door opened in the room at the GLCC, where Denise and family and friends gathered. Pat stepped in, and there was an immediate hush. A path opened, and moments later, they were embracing and weeping. It was heartbreaking and beautiful, kindness and support flowing from their shared tragedies. I thought of that moment during Orlando's Coming Out with Pride, when Pat spoke with a massive crowd. She thanked everyone for the love and the support they shown in the wake of Ryan's death. And she said she wanted to make sure people knew about Simmie Williams. She then used the rest of her time to read a statement from Denise. I'm amazed in the capacity of those who have lost so much to give so deeply to others. Please give my best to everyone and send any pictures of the memorial so we can share them with others. Best, Nadine Smith, Equality Florida. The loss we need to keep Simmie's spirit alive. We need to keep the story going, and we need to educate others as we start to make certain that all children in Broward County remain safe and children other places. Broward tends to be one of the more progressive, but yet it's still not the safest place for all people.
Next up, we have Detective Bryce Wortham of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department.
Hi, my name is Detective Bryce Wortham of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. I serve as the liaison for the gay and lesbian community. And on behalf of the police department, at this point, I just want to let you know that we still extend our deepest sympathies to you. And I want you to know, and everybody else as well, that this case is still active and it is still being worked. and we are still pursuing leads in this case. Unfortunately, because of the status of it being an open case, we can't necessarily talk about everything that's going on because we don't want to hinder the investigation and hopefully the eventual prosecution of the people responsible for this terrible, terrible crime. But I want to assure Ms. King and everyone else that it is being actively worked. We have not forgotten about Simmie. We will never forget about Simmie. And we are so sorry that we have to meet like this. But we hope that with everyone's help, we can bring a lot of closure here, and that if anyone has any information, please contact the Fort Lauderdale Police Department or Crime Stoppers. Thank you.
Next up we have Adrienne Reese from DSO.
Good evening, everyone. A murder was committed. Someone heard, someone saw. On behalf of the Broward Sheriff's Office, and we have Commander Wisbicki here with Crime Stoppers, Broward Sheriff's Office, we would like someone, sometime, to step forward to say what they saw, what they heard. I put together just a few thoughts as the community involvement specialist. Justice. We can hope for justice to be swift and fair, be impartial, providing an equal share. First, however, we must find a killer to set this victim's soul free. We have to hear and document what a witness or witnesses did that night's scene. As a victim hopes for justice, weeps and mourns like many other victims' families they pray. For justice to be born. We ask that a witness not be silent any longer, but step up to help this soul take flight. We as a community must keep watch and be vigilant and hope for justice, and always make sure